Right, okay, cool. Let's start then. Right, so the document I've kind of like shared in the chat is what I'm just going to go through. If you've read it, great. If not, don't worry about it. So a little bit of background about it. So you are all adventurers of Cloud Village, a village on a floating island high up in the sky. For generations, Cloud Village has floated above the ground, and your ancestors have passed on the story of how the village managed to escape the blight that affected the Earth, resulting in almost all of humanity being wiped out. Cloud Village, you're rich with resources and wealth, but to maintain these resources, every 10 years the village must send its best adventurers, which is you guys, on a quest into the mysterious multiverse dimension to retrieve the levitation crystal, to ensure the island can remain in the clouds and away from the blight that would surely destroy them. But it's not that easy, guys. There is a secret assassin clan that have grown tired and weary and skeptical of Cloud Village, and they have infiltrated the quest to sabotage the retrieval of the levitation crystal and bring Cloud Island crashing back to the ground they feel it belongs. So instead of villagers and werewolves, it is going to be adventurers and assassins. So a little bit kind of like how the game's going to work. So the multiverse dimension is a mysterious place that will manifest the adventurers' worst fears and desires to test their resolve on their quest to achieve the levitation crystal. So how it's going to work is that each day you're going to wake up in a different room or area, and there's going to be something interactive in that environment. Okay, so that the way you interact with it will either get you clues, or it'll lead you to gain powers or different roles, or other things could happen. And how it will work is that, say there was like a big red button on the wall that said "Do not press," and Chris A wanted to press that button. All right, he couldn't just go ahead and press that button. He would actually have to say, "Can I press that button?" And then you guys as a group will have to agree, "Yes, we agree for Chris A to press the red button." If you can't do it verbally, then if you do want to do a quick vote about it, then that's fine. But that's how you would interact with it. But I will give you kind of like guidance along the way to make it easier. Nominations, normal. So nominations is 3 nominations. The day ends at the end of the 3rd nomination, or when there is a kill or a lynching. Some of the rooms or areas could have different ways of nominating, but the default way is the standard way that we've all played, okay? The day will end, like I said, after a successful vote to kill, or after the 3rd vote. Nominated players will get a defense and limited time afterwards to answer questions. In terms of times of the day, I'm not giving a definitive time for each day, but I will be pushing people a bit like Joseph does for 1st and 2nd nominations, so the days don't get too ridiculous. There may be certain rooms or certain arenas that do have time limits. So most rooms, the default is there's no set time, but for some rooms or areas, there might be a set time, okay? But obviously I'll explain that when it comes up. Win conditions, absolutely normal. The adventurous team wins if no one from the assassin team is left alive, and they outlast the multiverse dimension. And then the assassin team, they win if they reach equal numbers with the non-assassin players, and they outlast the multiverse dimension. So basically, the normal win conditions of your standard werewolf game. All right. Anyone got any questions about any of that before I go on to the roles at all? No? All makes sense? Okay, cool. So the roles that I'm going to give you may not be the extensive list of all the roles and abilities that might be in the game. So some roles might not be available right now. Some roles might adapt through storylines or things that might happen to him over the course of the game. But these roles that I'm going to give you now are what we're starting with, essentially. All right. So the adventurers team. So there'll be an unknown amount of playing adventurers. And the next adventurer is the mother. So the mother, every night, they will wake up and they will check a player to try and find their son. So same as what you're used to, I'll say to the mother, who do you want to select? Who do you want to pick to see if they're your son? And I'll give you a thumbs up, thumbs down. The next role is the Rainbow Charmer. So every night they wake up and they can pick one of 3 color abilities. So if they hold up yellow, it's like a seer action. So thumbs up, thumbs down, whether that person is an assassin or not. Or they can hold up blue. If they hold up blue, they're basically selecting, I'll ask them, well, they'll hold up with the color blue, and then I'll ask them who, and they'll hold up a name, and then that name of that person, they will be silenced the next day. All right, so a bit like an old hag. And then the red ability, if they hold up the red ability, I'll ask them for a name, and then that is the name of the person they can kill at night. Okay, they have to cycle through all 3 colors before it resets again. So if they hold up kind of like yellow to begin with, they have to go blue or red until they've done all 3 colors, and then it resets and they can pick the 3 colors again. So they could go yellow, blue, red, reset, red, yellow, blue. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, but they have to do all 3 colors before it resets. The only way that they can break that is by holding up rainbow. If they hold up the word rainbow, that means they want to extinguish all 3 colors at once. So they're using the yellow, blue, and red power all on that night. All right. If they do that, then obviously those 3 powers will activate. But then when they wake up at night, they will no longer have any powers. Okay. So I'll still wake them up and I'll still say which color and who you want to do that to. But if they've already put up the word rainbow, it means that they can't actually use those color powers anymore. Okay. The next role is the merchant. So the merchant starts with 0 gold, but every day they are successfully alive at the end of the day. At the end of that day, they will get 5 gold. All right. They will only wake up at night. So I won't wake them up every night, but I'll only wake them up at night if there's a shop available. So when they wake up, when the shop is available, I'll hold up the shopping list and I'll tell them how much gold that they've got, and they can buy multiple items if they want. All right. So the items available to the merchant are the custard pie, which is worth 5 gold. The way it works as well, the merchant doesn't actually get the items. What the merchant will do will say, I want to buy the custard pie, and then they will give me the name of the person who want to give that item to. I will message that person, so in the morning they will wake up knowing they've got a custard pie or one of the other items, okay? And then during the day, they can say, I want to use my custard pie, I want to use my sleeping pill, or whatever item they've got. So the custard pie, the player who's got that item can announce during the day that you want to use it, and then whoever they use the custard pie on, because they're disgraced and embarrassed because they've got custard all over them, they won't be held to, the vote won't count for the rest of the day. All right. Sleeping pill is worth 10 gold. The player who's got that item can use it on a player, and that player will not wake up the following night if they have a night roll. What I'm going to do though is that if they use the sleeping pill on an assassin, that assassin won't be able to do anything at night, but the other assassins will, all right, just to make it a little bit balanced. The Cobra Fang is worth 15 gold. The player who's got that item can use it on another player. And then it's a bit like a gun, but on a 5 and 60 die, 1, 2, 3, 4, it does nothing. And then Truth Serum is a little bit like, what's it called? That item, yeah. So it's basically like that. So they will kind of like use it on a player, and that player must message that person the truth about whether they're an assassin or an adventurer. Yeah. So that's the merchant. Remember, they get 5 gold for every successful day they stay alive, and they only wake up when there's actually shopping available. Then there's an apprentice merchant, which will basically take on the role and the gold, the remaining gold that the merchant has when they die. Okay, that is all the apprentice will take up. So they won't take up the rainbow charmer, they'll only take up the merchant's role. And then, because Jeff's playing, I will include this role, the spirit shield. So the spirit shield, a bit like an inverted hunter on death. They die, and then it will message me the name of the player they want to protect the following night. Okay. So that is the adventurers team. Any questions about any of them? Adam?
So the merchant, if they use the truth serum, the person they use it on will know who the merchant is because they have to message them. Will that be the case for the other ones? Will they know who the merchant is that gave them the item?
No, because at night they'll buy the truth serum and then they'll hold up the name that they want to give that to. Yeah. Say you were a merchant and you wanted to give the truth serum to Grow. What will I do? You don't message Grow. Okay. I will message the players that were handed their items. So the players that got their items will not know who the merchant is. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Well, doesn't it say that they have to
using
message?
The item.
Like if someone say Grow is the merchant and she uses it on me, I have to message Grow my information though, right? So I would know she's the merchant.
No, because like Grow will give out a truth serum to say like Chris A, and then Chris A in the morning will wake up with that item. It's Chris A that's you're verbally saying, I want to use the truth serum on you. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Any other questions about any of that? Go on. Sorry, George.
If the Rainbow Charmer, can they like abstain from using their power one night, or do you have to use it?
I'm going to say that they have to use a color each night. Yeah. Adam?
One other question. The mother is looking for their son. Will the son know that they're the son?
Not to be determined.
Okay.
Okay. So, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you said that if I give a sleeping pill to an assassin, that assassin won't wake up, but the rest will. How would I ever need to buy a sleeping pill then if it can only affect good players?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Well, there is an assassin that wakes up by themselves.
Oh, okay.
And they're kind of like, obviously, a sleeping pill might be useful later on if you think there's only one assassin as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Jeremy?
I assume when the mother is looking for the son has to be on the adventurers team?
You can assume all you want, Mr. Jeremy. It's not determined yet.
Okay.
Okay.
No spoilers.
Sorry, go on.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. So the assassin team. So there will be an unknown number of just plain assassins. Assassins like werewolves will wake up at the night and choose a player to kill. But there are several special assassins. The first one is the gravity assassin. So they will wake up with the normal assassins and choose a player to kill, but they also have a passive ability. So whenever a player is successfully nominated during the day, if the gravity assassin votes down to kill a total number of 5 times, the assassins the following night will get an extra kill during the night. Okay, so these 5 vote downs can be accumulated across several days. So on the first day, they might want to play their cards close to the chest, and they might want to vote whatever, only down on one nomination, maybe nomination 3 on day 1. And over the other course of the days, if they accumulate up to 5 down votes, so I'll be looking for down votes off them, then the assassins will get an extra kill the next night. Okay, once they get up to 5 down votes and they get a second kill, it resets to 0 again. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. The soul assassin will wake up twice, once with the normal assassins to choose a player to kill, and they'll wake up separately and they will pick a player at night and they will be predicting which player will die during the day. All right. So if the player that they pick does die in any way during the day, they will steal their soul. Okay, so they can select the name of an assassin or an adventurer if they wish. It's up to them. But if that player dies during the day, they will steal their soul, and they can collect these souls until they get a maximum of 3. But they can choose to spend the souls whenever they want. So I'll wake them up. I'll say, okay, soul assassin, who do you want to pick? And then I'll also say, this is how many souls you currently have, and who do you want to spend it? Yes or no? Who do you want to do that to? So if they want to choose to spend 1 soul, they'll get a Mystic Seer action where they'll find out the exact information of a player. If they have 2 souls and want to spend 2 souls, they will select a player to protect from death during the day. If they have 3 souls, they can choose to spend 3 souls to turn a random playing adventurer into an assassin the next day. All right. It will be a random playing adventurer, though. So it won't be one of the adventurers that does have a significant role. Okay. And then the last role that you know about is Bob the Assassin. So Bob the Assassin's abilities are a mystery. Only they know their own power. They will not wake up with the other assassins, or they won't know who the other assassins are. But the other assassins will know who Bob the Assassin is. They still win with the other assassins and account towards the equal numbers and parity. That makes sense? Chris?
What happens if the soul assassin wants to use 3 souls and there's no plain adventurers left?
It's kind of bad sign. It's bad signs then. I'd classify until the apprentice merchant turns into the merchant. I would claim that as a normal adventure as well, just to give them 1 extra. Okay.
Okay.
Adam?
Let's say they've collected 6 souls and not used them. Could they protect 3 people on the same day?
They can only kind of like use 1 soul ability per night.
Okay.
Okay, so they can collect 4, but they couldn't do two soul abilities. They can only spend 2 souls, and then the next night maybe do 2 souls. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You've been watching too much Bob the Builder. Bob the Killer, can he kill you? Bob the Builder, yes, he can.
He's an assassin, not a killer.
Assassins kill, therefore he's a killer. And it doesn't matter if he's an assassin.
But yeah, that's all the roles. Jeremy?
Sorry, and maybe I'm missing something. So what is the benefit of the mother finding the son, or is that to be determined
Spoiler, sweetie.
throughout the game?
Spoiler.
To be determined.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Thanks.
Okay.
I think you just need a big sign saying spoilers.
There's a multiverse to explore, people.
Right, okay, guys. So I'll start dishing out the roles, and I'll put Luciana. If Mr. drops out, I'll just put her into the right place. What number was Luciana?
Nice one, George. Nice one.
Okay, then. So I'm going to mute you all. I'll see you all on the flippity flip. Night 0. Good night. Okay, so night 0. Here we are. Can my mother wake up, please? Hello, mother. Who do you want to check? Okay. Can my assassins wake up? Hello. Dastardly assassins. Have a wave. You should see that many of you. I'm also going to give you the name of Bob the Assassin, so you are aware of who Bob the Assassin is. Yeah, all happy with that? Super duper. Good night. Can my soul assassin wake up, please? Soul assassin, who do you want to select? Okay, thank you. Normally I would ask you, show you how many souls do you currently had, and then normally I would say, do you want to spend them? And then normally I would say, who do you want to do that to? Cool, thank you. Go to sleep. Bob the Assassin, can you wake up? Hi, Bob. You get to do this. Okay, thank you, Bob. Good night. My rainbow charmer. Wake up, rainbow charmer. Charm knows rainbows. So you can't select the red color, but which color would you like to select? Okay, excellent. And who would you like to do that to? Super, thank you. Okay, good night, Rainbow Charmer. Enjoy your dreams. Okay. Can I have my merchant wake up, please? Hello, merchant. No shop today. We'll just say hello, have a browse about. Good night. See you later. Why not? My apprentice merchant, if you want to wake up, just give a bit of a wave. Yeah, pretty chill for you. Good night. See you later. Gravity assassin, can you wake up, please? You don't have a night roll normally, but just give everyone a wave. Let them know who you are. Thank you. Good night. And Spirit Shield, if you want to wake up, you again don't have a night roll normally. Just give everyone a wave. Okay, good night. Excellent. So everyone's asleep. If you all wake up for day one, so day one, you wake up in the multiverse dimension in a horrible dungeon. Classic first arena for a dungeon. On the walls are written in blood everywhere, scratched into the rock, appease the gods with sacrifice. As you are looking around at these walls, a cool-looking goat brushes past you, wearing shades, turns around and smiles and says, "Welcome, adventurers." Flick, unfortunately, you have been silent for the day, and the day starts.
So 2 things really quick. I'm a plain adventure. I was told I'm a plain adventurer. So the rainbow person, if you want to use your kill ability but don't want to risk killing a valuable role, you can use it on me. I don't care. And also, we can't just flippantly nominate people, because if we go to 3 nominations every day, the gravity assassin will get 2 kills like every other day. So we have to be careful with that. And I won't say anything else.
Adam, to clarify, Eddie sent you the role plain adventurer?
It just says adventurer.
Fair enough.
In the spirit of roleplay, I want to take the sunglasses from the goat and wear them myself.
I was trying to find my fedora, but I left it in the last bloody cave.
You have to roll for that, Josh.
I was going to say, was the goat happy that you took his sunglasses, or is this is he cool with it? Yeah, he's chilling.
Just the other day, I was doing a little Netflix and
Whoa. Sorry about that.
Oh, nice, Josh, nice.
I'm annoyed about my fedora getting squished in the last cave.
Oh, did you roll, Josh?
Oh, way too high. There you go.
Oh.
If we roll a 1, don't go and tickle an orc. That'll be led to interesting bad things.
So,
Right.
so moderate the question.
Yeah?
Day 1, we have no... Lucy. No, just mute. Okay. So, day 1, we have no riddles, or is it our
Day 1, what's
job
sorry?
to find out?
No, we've just got big goat.
riddles?
We're in a
Just the
dungeon.
road?
We've just got to go.
And the wall
Josh, your
says,
sunglasses off.
appease the gods with sacrifice.
Do we get to sacrifice the goat?
Ooh, I like that idea.
Whoa, no, I don't like
Well,
that idea
yeah.
one bit.
I've got a question then. I mean, obviously, Eddie's the best player here. He's the goat from the Werewolf Cup. How do we sacrifice our moderator?
I'm looming presence. I cannot be sacrificed.
You are the god we need to
Sacrifice the
appease.
Josh, this
At
game
least
seems
it's a
simple. We can run it on autopilot. We'll just kill him. We're good.
So, obviously, I don't know what if it's any. This is unlikely, but I don't suppose that the mother found their son, did they, last night? That would be amazing.
Question for Eddie: could the sun be stacked onto another roll?
Yet to be determined.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
if
I mean,
Trent-
maybe
Maybe the
the
sign saying spoilers. Just every time someone asks a question, just spoilers.
maybe the mother should check the goat, because I understand that it may be a kid.
To
But
appease the
sure.
gods, I would like to sacrifice my son. My son is Brandon. Didn't work. Oh well.
In the rules, it says the players must decide by majority.
Yeah.
So, do you ask us, Eddie, or do we need to call for a
If you
vote?
kind of
or
like
how-
if you make a statement in terms of how you want to interact with the objects in the room, and then put that to the group, can I do this? And then you all say yes, do that, and then as long as I can hear a majority voice, I'll say whether that works or not.
Oh, is this
Can
just
I
free
do-
form?
Can I look closer at the walls?
Yeah,
Can you
sure.
look?
Do that.
Yeah. You look closer
Do
at
it.
the walls, and it still says appease the gods with sacrifice.
Yeah, we need to slaughter the goat. So who
No,
wants to do
I got
Please,
another
let's not kill the goat.
Can we milk the goat and give them milk as an appeasement? Because it didn't say it had to be blood.
Oh,
No,
that makes
just
Yeah.
slaughter the goat.
I like
Moderator
that.
question: can we milk the goat and give that as the sacrifice?
You cannot milk the goat.
Oh man.
He's got sunglasses.
It's a
He
male
doesn't have to be
goat.
milked. Come on.
What's wrong with you guys? Come on, we need to decide as a majority.
Maybe we can sacrifice Adam to the goat. He said he wasn't
No.
important.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to change locations.
You could have made Lucas
Nice
change
pilot.
locations. You didn't have to move. He should have.
Jeremy can say something. Go ahead, Jeremy.
True.
I'm just,
But I
I'm just,
figured if I want to get a word in, I have to change location.
I was just wondering if the sacrifice might mean somebody is willing to sacrifice themselves, which then may end up being an additional boon to the village.
I
don't know
think
if
for
anybody
day one, it's pretty
that.
simple. Just sacrifice the goat.
Here's what I think. I think the soul assassin needs to volunteer to kill the goat, and you'll get the goat's soul. So, soul assassin, go ahead and come out right now.
No.
Say that you want to kill the goat.
I approve of this. Adam's
Yes.
suggestion.
Yeah, thumbs up. Let's all vote
Yeah, yeah,
on the soul assassin coming out.
Are we,
They
are
have
we in an
since majority
enclosed?
said yes.
I missed the start of the description. Are we like in an enclosed cave, or is there stuff around us?
We're in a
Just the
dungeon.
wall?
You're in
We're
a
in a
closed
dungeon.
cave. It says appease the gods with sacrifice, and there is a goat that used to have shades but no longer does.
Good job, Josh. Good job.
Can I pet the goat? I'd like to pet the goat, please.
No, I disagree with petting the
Do you
goat.
do you all want George
I
to
would
pet the
like to
goat?
No,
feed it.
no majority.
I think we should sacrifice the goat, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
let's do it.
The goat could speak. We're definitely not sacrificing speaking animals.
We're not
So-
in Narnia,
Animals.
and we're not in the story where the horse tells us how
Do
excited he's about that.
do I have a majority on wanting to sacrifice the goat?
No, why
No,
would you?
then.
It's also the goat.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I think, right, I'll do it this
Okay.
way so it works, right? So if I hear an idea, right, do we have a majority? Thumbs up, thumb down. Do you want to try and sacrifice the goat? Thumbs up if you do.
Yeah, just give you a
7 is not enough to try and sacrifice the goat.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Can we ask the goat
feed it?
before we off it?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
goat.
Okay,
Josh.
Do you
can-
know what type of sacrifice is needed to appease the gods?
Do you want to ask the goat
Maybe
that
we
question?
should feed it first and then
Majority.
sacrifice
Majority.
it.
We need majority,
Okay.
guys.
You asked the goat. You asked the. What did you want to ask, Josh?
What type of sacrifice is needed to appease the gods?
The goat turns around and says, "I'm a goat. I can't actually speak to you right now."
But it spoke.
Right, let's kill it. I've changed my mind. Let's kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
I know
Look,
we
if
could
it's-
kill a
if-
goat. I don't see
I
that in
met
the
it.
rules.
I met it halfway. I asked the question. All I had to do was answer.
Do you want to kill the goat?
Wait, I've got an alternative. Can we ask to feed it and then maybe ask it if we
No,
if it
kill.
gives some information happens?
Yeah. Thumbs
Yeah,
up if you want to kill the goat. Thumbs up if you want to kill the goat. Sacrifice the goat.
Question, Eddie, does one person specifically need to do that, or can, as a group, we jointly sacrifice the goat?
at the moment, you can try and jointly sacrifice the goat. So, thumbs up. You've got up to the goat, and you've all shouted "sacrifice" really loud at it. But there must be another way to sacrifice the goat.
Are the shades sharp?
Sorry.
So we need to sacrifice Josh, is what y'all saying, because he took his glasses.
Yeah. Josh is the goat now.
Pass those over to Jugan.
Josh is number 3.
Thumbs up, thumbs down for the pizza, Fleck.
We can still make nominations, right?
You can still make nominations if it's correct.
I would like to nominate myself.
No second.
No.
But Brandon, how about you give a defense without giving the bad person the ability to vote down?
I would like to be nominated. There's a specific reason.
How about you just sacrifice yourself to the game?
Maybe he has some specific ability. The problem is if he's Bob the Assassin.
Well, I've heard a nomination for Brandon from himself. Does anyone second it?
Nope.
Simon seconds it. Always Simon.
Okay.
Causing chaos.
Brandon, do you want to give a defense?
Yep.
Some choice things to say to Paul.
Mute us, Eddie, so you can have the floor.
Okay, so mute all. Okay, so Brandon, if you want to unmute yourself and give a defense.
Vote to kill me or don't vote to kill me.
Okay, I will allow some questions. If anyone wants to ask a question.
I will not be answering any questions, Eddie. I will not be answering any questions.
You will not be answering any questions.
I have a question for Eddie.
Yep.
Instead of voting to kill Brandon, can we sacrifice him to the goat?
You cannot sacrifice Brandon to the goat. The goat does not eat human flesh. What is wrong with you people? So, voting up to kill Brandon. Sorry, voting up to save Brandon, down to kill Brandon. In 3, 2, 1, Bosh, go. Just keep your hands where you are, please. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. That is not enough. Brandon is still alive, and the goat looks at you funny and says, "What are you doing, adventurers?" I'm kind of wondering that myself.
Moderate the question. So sorry, Brandon.
Go ahead, Lucas. You said your question.
Yeah. Can we nominate the goat, Eddie?
Do you want to try and nominate the goat, Lucas? Thumbs up if you want to try and nominate the. Okay. I can see thumbs up to nominate the goat. That is successful, but we need a second.
Second.
Okay, so the goat is up for nomination. The goat turns around and says, "Good luck, adventurers. Vote up to save the goat, vote down to kill the goat." So 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, that is pretty unanimous. The goat has been brutally slaughtered. He smiles, the gods are appeased, purple souls come spinning out his goatee body, and he embodies one of the plain adventurers who has now become the goat. I will now message that person. I will now message the person who has become the goat. So check your messages.
That would have been really bad for you, Eddie, if we spent like an hour trying to figure out how to sacrifice the goat. You know what I mean?
Well done, Lucas. Well done.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Rules clarification?
Okay. Yeah.
For the gravity assassin, it says when a player is successfully nominated. In this case, the goat was not a player, so everybody who voted down there does not count.
I agree.
So the gravity assassin would only have accumulated a vote if it is Josh, Chris, myself, Lucy, George, or Simon. Is that correct?
That is correct, but not enough yapping. Off to sleep we go, guys. So I'm going to mute you all. Okay. So, night one. Can we have our new goat wake up, please? There you are, goat. What an absolute hero. You truly are the greatest adventurer of all time. What took you so long? Never mind, goat. Like, the village, all I'm saying is, as you know, this bunch of adventurers is useless without you. You clearly are the person to guide this team to victory. But you already know that. But we're going to give them a bit of a chance, all right? So what's going to happen, Go, is that all your powers, it's unfair if you get them all at the beginning, all right? So I'm just going to give you a few powers each night. So the longer you stay alive, the more powerful that you get. That sounds pretty hype, doesn't it? All right? So anyway, enough chit-chat. I'm going to tell you what you can do for your first rank. Just give this a So, goats, greatest adventure of all time. First thing that I want you to do is that. That seems pretty useful, doesn't it? Okay, that's pretty cool. Can you hold that up again, please? Excellent, thank you. But we're not done there, Go. Absolutely not. Because you are the greatest of all time, call that a power. You're going to get a proper power now, do you know what I mean? Seems pretty harsh, doesn't it? But you'd go. You're kind of important. You're kind of a big deal. Okay, go. Solid selection. All right, off the bed you pop. I'm really rooting for you. See you soon. Okay. Can the mother wake up, please? Hello, mother. Who do you want to check? Okay, good night, mother. See you soon. Can the assassins wake up, please? Okay, assassins. Who do you want to assassinate? Okay. Thank you. Can my soul assassin wake up, please? So soul assassin, this is how many souls you currently have. Do you want to spend any of your current souls? If so, who do you want to do that to? And who do you want to select as whose soul to steal? Thank you. Go to bed. Okay. Can Bob the assassin please wake up? Who do you want to do that to? Thank you. And good night. And my rainbow charmer. Can you wake up, please? What colour do you want to pick? Thank you. And go back to sleep. Okay. And that is it. Everyone can wake up for day one. Stay muted, please. In fact, just go back to sleep a second. Sorry, I forgot one thing. Sorry, I'm just picking this up. This is the bit where we need to send messages to people. Okay, now you can wake up, you can check your messages. Just have a quick read of that. And then I will explain, unfortunately, there was a death during the night, and that death was, unfortunately, Flick, it was you, I'm afraid. Flick was the spirit shield, so she can message me privately who she wants to protect tomorrow night. Okay, so once you sent that message. Okay, so day 2. You wake up in a palatial museum. The palatial museum has a lot of artwork that's on in the background, but in the middle is a marble plinth. And on top of that marble plinth is an absolutely delicious looking watermelon that just screams, "Eat me." And the day starts.
Question, Eddie, is it literally screaming the words "eat me" in a audible, like a?
That was my question too.
No, it's not screaming. It just
I
it
still
looks
wouldn't.
like screaming.
So obviously we're going to put it to a vote, right? Should we eat the watermelon?
I'd say we cut it into how many players are we? 12 people? So that everyone gets a piece and we all eat it same.
I don't want it. Somebody can have my piece. I'm not a fan of watermelon.
That's a trap. That's a trap.
Also, I want to say that like Flick hasn't played a game in 2 weeks, and she finally played. So whoever killed her after she wasn't even able to talk, that was kind of a jerk move. Just saying.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's really not nice, especially since she told us she hasn't been having fun playing Werewolf for the time, you know, and then kill her after silencing her. It's really not nice. I can understand the moves because
It's interesting. So my immediate thought was, who would do that other than Lucas? Since that's exactly what Lucas did to Eddie last time. Lucas and Eddie played.
I did it on Eddie after he killed me while I was silent.
Yeah, and there was a World Cup at stake there.
Anyway.
All hail the
So,
goat, for only they
watermelon.
can truly save us.
Graham, could you name those?
I say we
6
eat it.
downvotes? Can you just name those 6 downvotes from the last round again?
Me, Lucy, Chris R, George, Simon, Josh.
Okay. So I'm trying to think out of those 6 votes, who would kill Flick off first? That's where my suspicion would lie. But we can commence talking about the watermelon.
If you had asked me like a month ago, I'd say I would have. But no, she hasn't played in 2 weeks. I wouldn't have killed her night one.
I don't think necessarily that any one of those 6 people would have been the one to write her name down. But if Grow was pushing for it really hard, then maybe people would have said, yeah, fine.
Yeah, but I promised I wouldn't kill her again.
Also, Brendan, do you want to clear up why you wanted to be nominated? I thought you wanted to say something.
I wanted to see who's gonna vote down because of the gravity assassin.
Oh, I voted down because it was just a bad defense.
To earn an extra downvote.
I voted down because you wanted to die. Yeah.
No.
I thought like
I wanted to see who was going to take the debate of voting down.
Can I just say, I think that's a great play by the Gravity Assassin, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's what Brandon is. So that way he can say now, oh, I was trying to say who's voting down, and I'll put all the suspicion on them. And then he said today, like, oh, which of that group would kill Flick first? So again, he's trying to make it less about himself.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this then, Josh. If I'm a gravity assassin, I guess I'm never gonna get my powers then, because I will be voting up for every single thing now, including third nominations.
George, can you tell Brandon what that means?
This is just some PTSD coming back now. Let's not get into that.
So
Brandon has just told us that he's useless to the village because he won't ever help us vote out assassins, so we might as well get rid of Brandon. That's what I understood.
Yeah.
Maybe Brandon has a role that's important for the village. You can't know that. He haven't said if he has or not.
Can I pitch a question? Can we vote to have a look around the museum and find out if there's anything else useful around?
No. Jerry wants to look around the museum to see if there's anything useful. Do you all agree on that? Do you all agree? You have a bit of a scout around, but nothing is more interesting than that melon.
So I'm pretty sure something will happen to the person who will eat the watermelon. So.
I agree. I just need to get a charger.
I mean, it doesn't seem like we have a knife to hand. So should we just smash the watermelon on the floor? Like, how are we going to open it? Yeah.
I mean, we have a bunch of assassins. I'm sure
we
they
are
have a knife.
adventurous.
Right, assassins on 3, get your knives out.
Can I smash it on a rock?
So Luciana wants to smash the watermelon on the rock. Do you all agree to that? Yes, you do. You try to smash the watermelon on the rock, but why would you do that? It's a delicious watermelon. You do not do it.
Do not trust that watermelon.
Anything
free in a dungeon is incredibly suspicious. I'm not eating that thing.
It's too healthy.
Yeah, boy, that too.
So for the Rainbow Charmer, my offer still stands. I am not the GOAT. So if you do not have a strong suspicion and don't want to risk killing a good roll, I'm still available. I am not the GOAT.
I'd rather kill someone evil.
Well, I'm saying if you don't have a strong suspicion on someone, obviously, yes, kill an assassin if you think you have one in mind. But if you are questioning your suspicions,
we have a village optimist who can't help us, right?
But you don't know if he has a role.
I mean, he could tell us if he has a role if he doesn't want to die.
Yeah, but
Julian,
you're the only one pushing to kill him.
Let's wait a second. I
thought we was on Adam now.
I suggest we look at the Cyan players as well. Maybe
like
I don't know. Chris R hasn't talked. Simon hasn't talked. I forgot he's even here. Yeah. So
I would never forget Simon's here, but he hasn't talked.
I'd like to mock nominate Jeff.
All hail the GOAT, for only they can truly save us. Yes. Happy to speak with you, Graham. I actually wanted to talk about Brandon's nomination. I was kind of confused about that. I'm very reluctant to throw shade on anybody at the moment, just because there are so many roles that seem to, seem to be contingent on getting people nominated or getting people voted off. Or so I don't want to cast any suspicion on me. I actually, on Adam's logic, I think there's actually a compelling logic there. And I would make out the same offer. I'm just a plain adventurer as well. And I think Adam's a better player than I am. So if you're going to do that, if you're going to follow that logic, you could probably take me out instead of Adam.
I'm going to push you for a first nomination.
Is it possible that Bob the Assassin wants to die?
Could be. We don't know about his powers.
Yeah, there are a few things that we don't know about different roles. So that's why I was questioning what you were doing, Brendan, as well, because I was thinking maybe there's a reason that we don't know about that he wants to get nominated, or.
I did not want to die. I wanted to get dominated so I can see who will vote down for
Did you also see that if you weren't nominated?
I explained that already.
Jugan, who would you like to nominate? I know there's been a lot of talk on Brandon, but maybe there's other people you see as suspicious.
Simon, I would like to nominate Simon. It's not an official nomination because Simon gives a lot of stuff away when he's on the fence.
I am going to need an official nomination.
Then I will nominate Chris A. He looks like a Bob the Assassin.
Okay, so we have we have a nomination for Chris.
My opinion means nothing.
So do we have a second? We have a second from Simon.
We got a
Simon
second on.
second's great.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to mute you all. Chris A, you get a defense.
I am good. You don't want to kill me just yet. I mean, you can. If we do have the rainbow charm, they can check to see whether I'm good. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Does anyone want to ask a question? Okay, Gro, do you want to ask a question? I'll accept two questions.
Are you Bob the Assassin?
No, I am not Bob.
Luciana, do you want to ask a question?
So you might die after your bad defense. Sorry, but do you suggest we still keep you alive to take a look at the watermelon? Because I really want to know what it's about.
I think we should be focusing more on the watermelon. But
okay, so I'm only going to accept two questions, sorry, just to make it run a bit smoother. So voting up to save Chris A and down to kill Chris A. In 3, 2, 1, go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 down. That is not enough. And the date continues.
Who would down what?
That's the first nomination.
I'll nominate Simon.
No, let's stop it.
We have a nomination for Simon.
Should we look at the watermelon?
Too late to get seconded.
Yes,
So
we should.
Who seconded Simon?
Jugan.
Jugan, okay.
Oh.
If the rainbow person can fill one of these nomination and second happy people, that would be really helpful.
Yes, I agree with Graham. Yeah.
Okay, so Brendan and Jugan have nominated Simon. I'm going to mute you all. Sam, do you want to give a defense?
I don't like watermelon, so I'm happy dying.
Okay, does anyone want to ask Simon a question? George?
It's more of a question for you. I presume if we just kill, that ends the day, right? We don't.
Yeah.
Everything else goes unknown. Okay.
Yeah, kill today. Brandon, do you want to ask a question, and then I'll go to Lucas? I think I had a hand up next.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Is it possible that if we end the day, that we still end up in the same room?
No, you will wake up in a different room altogether.
Okay.
Lucas, if you want to ask the last question.
So, Simon, are you saying you do not want to help us play this game?
No, I'm saying I will not be partaking in the eating of watermelon if I'm kept alive. So if you really want to eat the watermelon, you might as well kill me.
Okay. So we're going to be voting on up to save Simon and down to kill Simon in 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. That's not a 4. That's not enough. Let's get Simon.
So can we stop with the nominating seconds so fast and the bad defenses, because we just give fodder to the soul assassin?
Eddie, could you describe the room and the position of the watermelon again?
The watermelon is on a little marble altar or plinth, and it's in the dead center of the room, and it's glistening, and it's calling to your innermost feelings. Eat me, I am delicious.
Is it a whole watermelon?
It is it what? Sorry.
Is it a whole watermelon?
It is a whole watermelon. That is correct.
I'd like to try to eat the watermelon, please.
Okay. Who votes on George agreeing that George specifically eats the watermelon? Vote now, please.
I'm a chicken.
Simon, you liar, Simon. You're a liar.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not eating it. George is eating it. I'm happy with that.
That's enough votes. George starts to eat the watermelon. He has one delicious bite, and then he has another bite that is equally delicious. The third bite is even more delicious. The fourth bite, and he just smashes the watermelon repeatedly in his face because he's enjoying it so much. But the gluttony is overcoming, and he holds his stomach in pain and falls on the floor. He needs a nap. He's asleep, so he'll sleep for the rest of the day.
Is that camera off?
Yeah, no, not camera off, but just eyes shut. Don't open your eyes, because if you open your eyes on a full stomach, you will die from watermelon issues.
That's why I didn't want to eat it.
Can I sit on the marble altar?
It's what? Sorry, Adam?
Can I sit on the now empty marble altar?
Do you all agree that you want Adam to sit on the empty altar? Yes.
I'm not eating you, Adam, to get you off there.
He sits on the altar, and yeah, he looks spiffing, but it does absolutely nothing.
I was just tired of standing, okay? So I wanted to sit down.
Yeah, Sam, I wanted to ask, since you play role-playing games, right? In person?
What, sorry?
Yeah. Hey, me.
Simon, I'm asking.
Yeah.
Simon. So I thought you might suspect it's a chap.
Yeah, any kind of thing that says eat, I'm delicious, eat me. That just sounds dodgy to me. I was not touching it in the slightest, but I was happy for George to do it.
Do you think it differed if the goat had eaten it?
It was a too good to be true type of situation, I think.
Yeah,
it looked so delicious.
It's also, I don't know, is some room. I was initially thinking everything. If we pass the test, it would be good for the adventurers. But now I'm starting to think maybe not, or maybe because
there's going to be traps. There will be.
Yeah,
traps.
so it is just I think
maybe
make a decision about what it is and go from there.
Maybe it would have been a good thing if several people ate the watermelon, so they wouldn't overfill themselves.
Oh,
so,
that's a good one, Chriso.
That's what I've suggested. Slide into 12 pieces, or I don't know how many.
Can we push over the marble plinth?
You can try and push it over, but it does absolutely nothing.
You're saying that I'm fast, so I need to get off of it first? Is that what you're saying?
Smash it.
Josh just wants Adam off it. It's like, no.
Can we look for hidden doors? Can we look for hidden doors?
Moderator question. Do any of these votes count towards the gravity assassin?
No, just votes.
No.
I think
scary, Brenton. That would be very scary.
I am going to push you for a third nomination, though.
I think we've done all we can in this room. I think we should kill somebody.
Agreed.
Jerry wants to look for hidden doors. Can we?
Oh, that's such a big limit.
You can do it, but there is no hidden doors.
We did that often.
Can I use my marker to draw on George's face while he's asleep?
Are you a wolf?
I will allow it.
You know what I'm gonna suggest. But
I do still need a third nomination, guys. So I presume that you do not want to kill.
I feel pretty good about Graham.
I'll nominate Chris A. Again,
Jeremy has nominated Chris A. Do we have a second?
I think Chris A is a role. I'm not sure.
I think so.
I'd like to see Simon, Brandon, or Jugan go. One of these people that's giving crappy defenses or nominating and secking willy-nilly.
And I would like to see Josh, Grow, or Graham go.
I'm good with Josh. Yeah.
Wait,
I would like to see anyone be nominated. So
I
gonna
nominate
push
Jugan.
So Simon nominates Jugan. Do we have a second? No. Okay.
I'll nominate Brandon just because I'm still a little puzzled at that play.
Jeff nominates Brandon. Do we have a second? No. Okay.
I'll nominate Chris again.
Which
Chris A.
Chris?
Grow nominates Chris. No.
A.
I'll nominate Grow.
Jeremy seconded.
Wait, Jeremy seconded.
Chris.
Okay, so Chris A has been nominated by Grow and Jeremy. Chris A, you have the floor. I'll mute everyone else. Sorry. You have the floor, Chris A.
I am good. You don't want to kill me. I don't really want to say much more than that at the moment. Lucas?
Okay.
If you won't say anything, Chris A, they will want to kill you. So it's your time to say something.
I mean, I'd rather not die, but I don't want to say any more than that at the moment.
Okay, Brandon, you've got the last question, please.
Chris, don't you think we shouldn't kill you because there's not like the possibility of a Sasquatch or turned, except you can only turn with the coins or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, with the souls. So if we don't kill, Soul Assassin won't pick up souls. If we don't downvote, the Gravity Assassin can't pick up.
Okay, so we're going to be voting on Chris A, up to save, down to kill, in 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, let's just keep as it is, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, how many of us are left? I don't think that's enough, is it? No. Is that enough? That's not enough, is it? That's not enough.
It's not left.
Okay, so no one was dead. Good night, everyone. Okay. Right. Here we go then. Night 2. Go. Can you wake up, please? Go. Go. Here you are. Of course you're alive. You are the greatest after all. As if you're going to die. All right. Okay. So time for some cool stuff, eh? Do that, please. Who do you want to do that to? Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. That's pretty good. But you're not done there. No, sirree. Now you get to do this. Okay, coolio. That's pretty hard to me. All right, well, see you on the flip side. Okay, can we get the mother to wake up, please? Hi, mother. Who do you want to check? There you go, mother. There's your answer. Good night. Okay, can we get the assassins to wake up, please? How are we doing, assassins? Who do we want to pick? Is that your answer? That's what we're going for. Okay, thank you, and good night. And And can we have the Soul Assassin wake up, please? Who do you want to select? Soul Assassin? Oh, sorry, I should have said sorry, my bad. This is how many souls you've got. Do you want to spend those souls? Who do you want to do that to? And now, whose soul do you want to steal? Okay. Okay. Bob the Assassin. Wake up, please. This is what you get to do tonight. Okay. Who do you want to do that to? Excellent. Good night. Thank you. And Rainbow Charmer. Hello. Which code do you want to use? Thank you. Good night. Okay, stay with me a second while I message people. Let me message in. Okay, everyone awake for day 3. We had 2 gruesome deaths in the night, last night. Graham, unfortunately, you are no longer with us, and Graham was an adventurer. And Josh, unfortunately, you are also dead, and Josh was an adventurer as well. Okay, so let me explain the next room to you. So the next room, you awaken in a rundown village that all the crops are dead. It looks strangely similar, but very dissimilar at the same time to your own village. But the only main difference is that it clearly is in ruins, and it's also very firmly on the ground. Okay? In the middle of the village is a single white tulip. And the day starts.
Sorry, what's in the middle?
A white flower, a white tulip.
Oh, okay.
Tulip.
Don't pick it.
Yeah.
No, don't pick it.
I was going to say, whatever you want to do today, I'm not doing it. I did my bit.
All right, before we deal with the flower, I'm just going to come out with my role right now because, especially after those kills, which I was highly suspicious of Josh and Graham, I'm the mother, so you don't want to kill me. I'm on the adventurer team. So I know both of those deaths would really implicate me since I was very against them. So please take your eyes off me and put it back to somebody else.
I don't think anyone was that suspicious of you, Brandon.
Well, Jeff nominated me.
I'll hail the goat for only they can truly save us. Brandon, yeah, I'm sorry that I was suspicious of you if you are in fact the mother. But what does that? So what does that look like? What do you get? What are you checking, and what are we learning?
I'm checking to find out who's my son, and I haven't been successful yet. But the big thing was I was trying to find out who those down votes were. Who was going to be that down vote? I really only wanted it that for the once when I did the initial nomination on myself. The other people I nominated is because I actually had some suspicion on them. I wasn't just flippantly nominating. Like Graham said, I wasn't really helping the village because I was voting up every time. I thought I was being helpful to the village because I was actually nominating who I was actually suspicious of. And just to go off of that, we did get 2 kills yesterday, and Grow has voted down every single time. So It's possible she may have wanted to do that kill to separate herself, or to make herself look close to Josh and Graham. And once they were both cleared as adventurers, she would still kind of look like that. But I don't see where we would have got all those. We would have got that extra death from, unless it was like the
rainbow person.
It was the rainbow person.
They were required to kill somebody last night, Brandon.
I mean, to be fair, as well, Brendan, although I did vote down for you on that nomination that you did for yourself, I mean, it was fairly transparent as to, I could tell what you were going for. I could tell that, okay, he wants to do that, so he's going to vote down. So, I mean, if I could see that, I'm sure it's possible that the actual Gravity Wolf could have voted up on that one, seeing what you were going for. So I don't think we should exclude people who voted up on that one from the consideration.
No, but I will also say I didn't vote down on all of them.
Sorry, a little rules thing, my bad. I forgot to tell you, in the village as well, there is a shop that says closed, open at midnight.
Oh, nice. The merchant can use the money.
Jerry, you have been very quiet.
I'm half in puzzle room mode, trying to figure out what meanings. That's why I'm asking about exploring, looking for extra clues, looking for extra things we might find that aren't obvious to be seen on the first initial narration over. Where I'm at with people, I was suspicious of Brandon, but now I'm not, if he's claiming whether it's true. There was an interesting back and forth when we were asking Simon to talk, and then Graham deflected it off to someone else. So I was suspicious of that pairing, but because Graham's cleared as assassin, as adventurer, that takes me off to Simon now. But I'm still sus on Grow. The fact that she's gone for Chris a couple of times, Chris A, even though I think he is actually good, and I think we need to believe him. I'd be looking at her. I know she said she wouldn't vote out Flick, but if she's on the opposite team to Flick, then she would be someone who'd want to get Flick out the game early. And the other one is I want to know where Chris R's head is.
My main suspicions are Simon, Jugan, and Chris are, because Jugan and Simon would be the type of person who kill Flick and Graham.
No,
and Chris,
I would not kill Flick. I'm not like
as many
you,
times
Lucas.
as Flick has killed me day one, I would not do that to Flick. Especially if she was silenced the first day. I would not do that.
No, thank
the
you.
silence thing is really mean.
Well, the silence was somebody else. The silence wasn't an assassin. That was the Rainbow Charmer. They just had to silence someone. So maybe they thought by silencing her, maybe she would live longer. But after Chris talks, I have a question for Eddie, but someone wanted Chris to say something earlier, so Chris R.
All hail the goat, for only they can truly save us.
Okay, what's with the multiple people hailing goats? Is there quirks going around that we don't know about?
it's a quirk I think the goat has to give to people.
After I've got that important message out there,
goats amazing.
I'm wondering about Brendan. I honestly didn't pick up on what he was doing day one, and I did been suspicious of him. It made me wonder if there is a village, if they forgot about a village role that is beneficial to die. I didn't think of something, but in the middle of the game, putting the document up it's too hectic. So I really didn't think of this about gravity thing. I'm not sure if I'm still very suspicious of him. My eyes are on Simon, maybe Adam, maybe Chris A. I'm not sure. I don't feel good about anyone. But those are the people I like to look at.
Well, maybe it's just me, but I thought Chris said
Simon was talking. Simon was talking.
I just wanted to hear Jeff say something. To hear something from Jeff. I'm curious.
You said Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out these roles. I've got the sheet in front of me here, and I'm not sure that playing with the escape room stuff that we keep having every day is worth our while. I think it's kind of knocking us off of a, maybe a normal wolf game where we would have made more progress by now. I don't even know what's in the room right now. The tulip. That's right. That's the tulip. I'm glad we're talking about suspects right now and not about that, just because I don't know that that's been terribly helpful. So I'm kind of still suspicious of Brandon. I get what he was trying to do, but it was kind of an over the top, non-subtle, and I don't know. I don't know what to make of those kinds of plays. So
I am going to push you for your first nomination.
Before the nomination, Eddie, can I ask you a question?
Yep.
To present to the group. Can, as a group, me, Luciana, and Gro smell the tulip together?
I want to suggest that we smell the flower.
do you all agree on Adam, Luciana, and who else?
Gro.
And Gro smelling the flower. Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's enough. So all three of you go and smell the flower, and it smells really, really nice.
That's it. No.
Maybe someone should pick it.
Yeah, I think somebody has to pick it for something to happen.
Is there? So we've got this flower, and all around it is like farmland. Did you say grassland?
It's just a very derelict village that looks quite similar to your own Cloud village, but it's in total ruins and tatter.
And the oats. So is there any other plants growing?
No, just a single white tulip.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if in a rundown village, the only nice thing if it's a good thing to destroy it by picking it. I think something bad may happen.
You want to try and water the flower? You try and water the flower, but you need that water to drink. You're in a pretty difficult spot.
Are there any houses we can explore?
Chris A earlier.
First
the first one I voted down, second one I voted up.
2, 6, 7, and 15.
No, yeah, how many nominations do we have?
Today is 0.
Any.
Okay.
I put it down on Chris. I just don't believe
the second time.
Is there any role that can protect that could have protected last night?
Yes, Flick.
The only one's Flick. That's not enough for me. If Chris has got a role, I would think he would have been killed last night.
Yeah. There is no reason why Chris A should have survived if he's good.
No.
So I don't understand why people trust him.
We also don't know there could be other things in the game. Like the goat.
That's always the problem with this. That's always the problem with these roles is that we don't know half of what they do. They might have like hidden stuff. So
yeah, but
like
Chris
I'm taking everything that anyone says with a bit of salt as well.
Okay.
Jeremy and Simon both had their hands up. I think Jeremy might have had his hand up first, though.
No, my hand's just like this. So it's not up. It's just my hand's just doing this. Sorry, ignore me.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Yeah, I did nominate Chris A yesterday, and I seconded him because I thought he was kind of suspicious. Because he claimed a powerful role, I did vote up because I wanted to see, knowing there wasn't any more protection roles, whether or not he would die last night, which he didn't. So that concludes to me that he probably is not good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will nominate Chris A then.
Can I ask a question first?
Okay.
Chris, did you ever say you have a powerful role?
No, but yes.
All hail the goat, for only they can truly save us. I didn't say I had a powerful role. I didn't even say I had a role. I just said I was good and I did not want to die.
You also alluded to being powerful in some way.
He said there was something that will help the village later on. I'm sure he said something like that.
I might be, because I'm good, I can help the village later on. I mean, as I say, if we do have a rainbow, they can check me.
Now that he's said this all hail the goat thing, that's something as well. So I'm kind of curious as to what will happen. I would like to nominate Chris A.
No.
We have a.
Can we stop now?
No, we've
stopped wasting nominations.
Let's talk more.
We've talked for ages. I don't want to talk.
Okay.
for Simon and Jeremy.
Simon doesn't like watermelon. He doesn't like talking. All right.
We've done all the talking we're going to do here.
I'm gonna
Unless
mute you
people are going
all.
to suddenly come out with their roles.
I'm going to mute you all. Chris A, do you want to mute yourself and give yourself a defense?
As I've said, I am good. If the Rainbow wants to check me tomorrow, as long as I'm not dead, I mean, that would be ideal.
Okay, does anyone have any questions of Chris A? No one has any questions. So we're voting up to save Chris A, down to kill Chris A in 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is not enough, so the day continues.
It's very
nominate
possible
Grow.
the apprentice. You said nominate who, George?
I'm nominating Grow.
We have a nomination from George for Grow. Do we have a second? Brandon, a second. Okay.
Graham, I want to die. I hope I can join you soon.
Okay, so I'm going to mute you all. Grow, do you want to give a defense?
Sure. I'm good. I'll go as far as say as I think I'm important for the village. So I really don't think you should kill me, even though this brings me in a kind of sucky position where I say I'm important and then I get killed at night. But nonetheless, I'm important. I really think it's a lousy, shitty kill.
Okay, all right, so do we have any questions for Grow? Okay, Adam?
You're muted.
You're muted, Adam.
You're muted.
Sorry. Grow, have you been paying attention to how many times people have been voting down?
No, not enough.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions, Cherry?
Okay, so if we keep you alive, then who do you think we should nominate then?
I still think Chris A is sus. I think Luciana is a bit sus and Chris is a bit sus. Chris R. So both Chris's and Luciana. I'm pretty sure Adam, Lucas, Jugan, and Simon are good. And Jeremy. I think Jeremy's good too.
Okay. Lucas, did you want to ask a question?
No.
No? Okay, all right. So we're voting up to save Grow, down to kill Grow in 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, got 2 down. That is not enough to kill Grow. Day continues.
The only
Why did you nominate Grow?
George, you're muted.
Yeah, I think she's been downvoting probably, as far as I'm concerned, probably most out of all of us. I thought maybe it was potential just looking out for the Gravity Wolf. But I did vote up on her then because I believe her. Now that I've heard her defend herself.
Same.
I want to pick up the tulip.
So Lucas wants to pick up the tulip. Do you all agree that Lucas can pick up the tulip? Thumbs up. So Lucas has picked up the tulip, and he now is the owner of the said tulip.
Nice. There you go.
Okay, can we kill Chris A now?
What happened when you picked up the tulip? I missed it.
You just all looked.
He owns it.
Luciana, I think he's alluding to the fact that he might be the apprentice merchant.
No, I don't trust him. His defense was so bad, and he would have come out, yeah, because we nominated him like 4 times, 3 times, I don't know.
For the record, I think both Luciana and Chris A are evil.
I agree.
That's okay.
I think Chris A has a lot of suspicion, and Luciana is maybe cutting him loose at this point, going hard on him to maybe then.
No, I just vote down on bad defenses. That's what I do.
I nominate Chris A.
So Chris A has been nominated by Lucas. Do we have a second?
Second.
And then a second. Okay. Just give me a second to write that down. Lucas, Simon.
Who nominated?
The third nomination. Lucas and Simon second. So I'm going to mute you all. Chris A, do you want to give a defense?
I am good. You do not want to kill me. We need to kill evil people. We need to kill these assassins. I am not an assassin.
Okay, do we have any questions for Chris A?
Just a question for the moderator. What number of nomination are we on right now?
We are on our third nomination.
Our third, okay.
Okay, so we're voting up to save Chris A, down to kill Chris A.
I have a question for Chris.
Well done, Lucas, sorry.
So, Chris A, I assume you're saying you're Bob the Assassin because you do not show up as an assassin?
I'm not Bob the Assassin.
Does that ever work, Lucas?
Okay.
No.
So we're voting up to save and down to kill Chris A in 3, 2, 1, vote. So we have how many down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is enough to kill Chris A. Chris A is brutally slaughtered, and Chris A was an assassin. Good night. Okay. So we finally killed someone during the day. So can we please have the goat wake up, please? Hello, goat. How are we doing? I mean, you're still alive. It's not really a surprise because you are that damn good. Can you do this for me, please, goat? Okay, super duper. Got that down. Okay. Also, as well, you also get to do this. Well, that's pretty hype, isn't it? You truly are a very, very valuable player. Okay, thank you. And you thought that was it? That's not it. Wake up. That's not it. You're really, really good. All right. And because you are so good, you also get to just have this, just hanging about in your back pocket. Can only do that once, mind you. Do you know what I mean? That's pretty powerful. So you can only do that once, yeah? Okay. Good, good. Okay, now you can go to sleep. Thank you. Okay. Can we have the mother wake up, please? Hello, mother. Who do you want to check? So you want to check this person, and I'm going to give you a thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, can my assassins wake up, please? So assassins, can you choose who you want to kill? Okay, thank you. So can you just, yep. Thank you. Can I have my soul assassin wake up, please? So soul assassin, this is how many souls you've got. How many of those souls do you want to spend? Who do you want to do that to? And whose soul do you want to try and steal today? Okay, thank you. Go to sleep. Can Bob the Assassin wake up, please, Bob? Bob the Assassin, this is what you get to do today. Okay, thank you. Go to sleep. Can my rainbow charmer please wake up? So which color do you want to use? Okay, thank you. Go to sleep. Okay, can we get my merchant to wake up, please? So, merchant, this is how much gold you have at the shop. And these are the items. Okay, and who do you want to give that item to? Okay, thank you. Go to sleep. Okay, and George, can you wake up, please, George? Oh, that melon that you had 2 days ago really just did not agree with you at all. It really didn't. So you wake up during the night, you go to the toilet, but you hear some commotion from your neighbors. So I'm going to give you a thumbs up or thumbs down whether one of your neighbors woke up last night. And go to sleep. And just let me send out some messages. Give me a second, please. One more second. Okay, I think we're all good. Okay, wakey. Day 4. We had some unfortunate death last night. Jerry, thanks for playing. You're dead. And Jerry was on the adventure team. And we also had another death, which was Luciana. Luciana, you are dead. And Luciana was on the assassin team. Okay, so you are in a split dimension. So what I need you all to do now at the moment, I need you to go into where it says rename, and then at the end of your name, I want you to decide whether you take the up route or the down route. Okay, so I'll go to the rename and either select up or down. Right, and then just have it, before you press OK, just make sure that you've got up or down written next to your name. Give me a thumbs up when you've got up or down written, please. Yep.
Can you rename me? I have no idea how to rename on a tablet.
Yep. I don't know what you want me to. Do you want to type in chat what you want to rename it to, you to?
Yeah, I will do a thumbs up or down after.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So press OK now, and you've now decided whether you took the up route or the down route. So vote. Okay. Cool. And we just change Lucas's name.
Thanks.
Right. So the votes are going to work like this. It's going to be like Joseph's nomination. So the people in the up pathway will have the first and second who they want to put up for nomination. The people in the down pathway will have the first and second someone from the down pathway to put up as a nomination. And then at the end of the day, you will decide if you want to kill the person who the up people nominated or the person who the down people nominated. Also, the people that are in the up pathway, you are in a child's bedroom. All right, there's lots of toys around, but the most significant thing is that there is a letter on the desk. And then the people on the down pathway, you are at an underground demonic ritual. And in the middle of this ritual circle is a tomb, a relic book that is open on a certain page. And the day starts.
Can we first laugh at Grow Up? Sorry, that's the first thing I saw when Grow put up next to a name.
Okay, I have some information to share.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have the flower, which will give me a piece of information, what happened during the night, and I got the information that the goat is protecting.
The goat is what, sorry?
Protecting people.
Protecting people.
Yeah. So we actually have some protecting role. As long as the goat is still alive, I assume.
Do we want George to share his information or not? Or George, would you like to share your information or not?
My information?
Yeah, you found out if...
I mean,
it depends on you because Jerry died.
See, that's what I was just. I should clarify because I was just actually typing a message to Eddie about this because since Jerry and Luciana died, did that happen before?
Yeah, that happened before Jerry died.
I am.
So that information was about Jerry and Simon.
Yeah.
In which case, I am more than happy for him to reveal information.
And so it should be because I got that he did not wake up in the night.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Simon, you were on my good list.
Oh, it took me a while to get there. I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah, Simon and Brandon are actually the only two people that I trust right now.
You don't trust me?
But I do not. No, because you picked the flower at random, so even if you got information, that doesn't necessarily make you good. And sharing it doesn't make you good either.
And
can I look at the letter? Read the letter.
Okay, so do you all agree that Grow should read the letter?
Oh, hang
is that
on.
just the up people, or is it everybody?
Can't read. Oh no, hang on.
This is just the up people that can vote.
Yes.
Okay, so Grow has read the letter, and you read the letter, and the letter simply says, "Forgive me."
Oh.
So who's going to read the demon thing? Not me.
Who's in the down?
You are, George.
I am. I'm seeing who's there with me.
So many y'all went down. It's kind of ridiculous.
I'll read it.
I'm
if
happy.
everybody's okay with that.
If Damien was here, he'd read it. I'm happy for Jeremy to read it.
Okay, so you all agree? Thumbs up, the down people, or thumbs down if you agree that. Who is it? Jeremy's reading it, or Jeff? Jeff, if Jeff's reading it.
No, Jeremy.
No, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Okay, so that's enough votes. So Jeremy reads the relic, the tomb. He looks at the page, and illustrated in the page are heroes and villains joining together to diminish a demonic force, with the scribing that says, "Only good and bad can hold back the darkness."
We're all one team now, guys. Everybody.
So
the goat is actually the evil person. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, shoot.
Oh, also I have a cobra fang. So I assume it's a gun, right?
No,
yeah, it's like a gun, I believe.
Yeah, it doesn't kill yourself though, I don't think.
5 and 6, yeah, 5 and 6.
One in 3 chance of killing somebody.
Chris I would like you to be actively participating in the day because you're my top of my list at the moment.
You're going to hold her at Cobra Fang point.
I will give her the day. You know, she can prove herself to me.
I'll head to the goat, for only they can truly save us.
Bloody goat.
So who said that so far? It's been Jeff, Chris. Oh, sorry. Go.
Yeah, I wonder. I just thought about the thing that Jeremy read. Maybe, like, what was it? Like, only good and bad can save us. Maybe we are only safe if there are assassins and adventurers going down.
Is that your defense to survive?
No, that's not my defense.
God, keep me alive.
I'm not up for something. That's just my immediate thought. Because I think we should talk about the adventurous things before we start getting people out. So I thought that maybe if something bad happens, that means that all people are good, and if nothing bad happens to the down people, then there's an assassin among the down people. Maybe, like, that's only one.
My guess is that if the goat's kind of a lone ranger now and wins on his own team, if he's the last man standing, maybe. Maybe neither team can win until the goat is dead.
Maybe that's why he has to pretend to try to protect himself.
I'm kind of thinking he's a cultist type thing as well, and everybody knows he's trying to get everybody to join his cult. So Jeff and Chris R, and I think Chris A they've all said this thing. So, like,
possible.
If all of them say it, I'm kind of guessing the goat will win. If everyone says it, I don't know.
Okay, Adam, do you want to say something?
Oh, hail the goat, for only they can truly save us.
Awesome, Adam. Also, you voted up on Chris A. Did you believe him that he was wrong?
I've thrown away my notes because everything except Luciana. I was high on Luciana, but everything else I thought was wrong, so I threw away my notes. I thought he was good. I thought Crow was bad. I thought Jeremy was bad. So chances are the bad people are Jeff and Jugan and Chris R, because I haven't been suspicious of them.
I still don't know about Crow.
I was wondering why she didn't.
Come on, Lucas. Would I really push for the same evil person 2 days in a row if I was evil? That seems like the dumbest move ever.
I
believe you. I believe Grub. I'm wondering why she didn't die last night. I mean,
that is weird.
Well, it's because when Chris A did the same thing and didn't die, we executed him. So the assassins may have thought if you stayed alive, we then execute you.
Yeah, like free kill during the day, maybe. Yeah.
I'm also Adam,
maybe the soul assassin picked her. Maybe like was trying to get. Hope would execute her during the day.
Right. Yes, that could be.
It's possible that because one of the things they have is a Mystic C action, and if Jerry was something really important, maybe they saw that and decided to, kill her.
Yeah.
So two things to keep in mind is sorry, Simon. Two things to keep in mind. Gro could be the sole assassin, and she picked Chris because there was already a lot of suspicion on him, and there's also an assassin who doesn't know the other assassins, so we can't.
I was the first to nominate him before there was any sauce on him.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure he was Bob, right? because he was a wolf.
Where do we get this Bob information from? Because everyone's just calling him Bob. And I'm like, what made you think that?
Yeah.
Question for the moderator. If Bob the assassin was executed, would you announce Bob the assassin or just assassin?
Just assassin.
Pretty sure he was, because Chris A kept saying, Sia, check me, Sia, check me. And
yeah,
all
that
these
was
numbers.
something wrong.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, who?
Plus, he was giving out a strange vibe, like he had a role, but that he was bad. And the only role I could, like, it was weird.
So, Gro, you think Jugan is good?
I'm pretty sure Jugan is good.
Okay.
Lucas, do you want to shoot George?
It's between George and Chris at the moment.
I would shoot Chris R.
Well, maybe shooting one of the three people that have said the quote would be better, and any of those three could potentially be assassins as well.
I'm starting to think it's Chris R too.
Chris R, do you want to come out of a role before I shoot you, fight you?
I don't have a role, but we don't know if the goat thing is recruitment and if the goat is on its own team now. So I'm not sure if we should follow that logic necessarily. I'm not sure everybody is sure that Jugan and Simon are clear. I'm not sure on Jugan and Simon at all. I'm also not sure yet on Brandon or Lucas. Like, I still don't trust anybody.
If again, I know it's kind of counterintuitive because I'm the one that you're going up against. But if you believe me, then Simon's good because I saw that he didn't wake up last night.
I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, then I trust Simon. I forgot that, but I don't know if I trust the approach.
Did you forget that I was the mother also?
Yeah.
You said you were, yeah.
Eddie.
Oh, Chris.
I keep forgetting stuff.
Sorry.
I forget things like that because of the awesome puzzle elements.
So, Lucas, you going to shoot her, or am I going to formally nominate Chris R?
Wait, just a second. Let me just ask Eddie. So, just to be clear, only down people can nominate down people, and up people can nominate up people, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. Okay.
So Jugan wouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
sorry.
No.
That's why I asked before you nominated.
Speaking as an up person, I think we should put Jeff up because he said in the beginning that he wasn't anything special.
I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
I nominate Jeff.
Yeah.
Do we get separate nominations up and down, or is it three between us?
Simon
I just wanted to say one thing.
It's just one. So, like, Jugan's kind of like nominated Jeff, and Brandon seconded it. So that means Jeff is up for nomination. You get your defense as soon as the down people decide.
Oh, I see.
Like
right, I'm with you.
Thing, George.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm with you.
We have to nominate someone from the down, and then
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I just wanted to say something that you said yesterday that kind of worried me, Lucas. That you said when you were saying you wanted to die. Could you give Lucas? You sort of said you said something like to Graham or something that.
Oh yeah.
What did that confused me, and just wanted you to clarify that, please.
Yeah, sure. Because people, we had the first nomination, which we had to do because Eddie pushed it, and then we got the second nomination. I think a few seconds later, without anyone talking about it, and I think Go was nominated, and I was like, okay, I'll just give up in this village.
Okay.
I knew that's what you were talking about, Lucas.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was
Eddie,
kind of
I want to use my fang on Chris R.
You want to use your fang on Chris R? Okay, so give me a second. It is a 3, and Chris R is still alive.
Should we nominate Chris then?
Yeah.
Sorry, Chris.
If someone got a custard pie, Eddie, would you announce that publicly, or would that be
No.
Okay?
No.
But they're still allowed to vote. It just won't count, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Chris R would usually defend us, try to fight for her life much harder if she's good. So I think she's bad.
It's interesting. How many days have we had? We've had more than 3 days, right?
This is day 4.
This is day 4?
So,
okay.
where are we now? I forgot. Where are we? When they up and down. Sorry, of course.
Yeah, so we need a
demonic call.
nomination from the down people.
I'll nominate Chris R then.
So Simon's nominated Chris R. Do we have a second? So Lucas is nominated. Simon and Lucas. Okay, so I'm going to mute you all. What I'll do is I'll allow you to ask questions. So I'll mute you all because Jeremy was nominated first. Sorry, not Jeremy, Jeff. Do you want to unmute yourself and give a defense, Jeff?
All hell the goat, for only they can truly save us. I actually thought that was going to be some sort of benefit to be saying this throughout the game, because other than being a regular adventurer, I don't have any skills. I never claimed to have any. I think I would have been a good trade for the Rainbow Dude to go after me instead of Adam. He never went after either of us, whoever that person was. I think, when whatever happens here, be sure to ask Lucas. He obviously is the merchant, so he can tell you if he's given custard pies to people or anything else, right? So isn't that, I assume that's how you would have gotten that clears Lucas in my mind. If he has the Cobra Fang, and you could ask him about some other benefits, but other than that, I don't really have much of a very good defense. I haven't heard much from Jugan, and I haven't played with Jugan much, so I don't know what to think about him or Jeremy. Grow is aggressive, but that seems consistent with when I've seen her play before. So,
okay. Does anyone want to ask Jeremy? Do you want to ask Jeff a question?
Jeff, you think that the Rainbow, a better kill would have been you or Adam when they clearly killed Luciana, likely, who was an assassin?
Well, no, of course not. If that's how that, I assume that now that you say that, yes, that's probably how Luciana then would have died. So I'm just thinking earlier on, if the Rainbow person had to pick something early, then I think I would have been as good a pick, maybe a better pick than Adam. But no, that's a fair point. If that's how Luciana died, and I don't know the ins and outs of these roles yet to know if that's what happened. That's probably what happened, though. So that's a good point.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, Jeff, just because I feel that you're confused, and unless I'm reading it wrong, do you think that the rules say the merchant must give their items to somebody different? So
you're right.
Lucas
Thank you.
probably
You're right.
isn't the merchant, but do
Correct.
you still trust him though?
Oh, well, in light of you saying that, then I'm back to ambivalence on that. Actually, you're right. Thank you for reminding me about that. Yeah, the merchant would have to have handed it out. The merchant probably felt good about him, so I guess that's something, whoever the merchant is. But that was the only thing in my mind clearing, Lucas. So thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move on to Chris R. Chris R, do you want to give a defense?
Yes. As I said, I'm on the adventurer team, and I forgot about some things because I was more focused in my head on the puzzle things, what the books mean, what a flower could mean, that I sincerely forgot about the Brandon's and Simon's clears. So I apologize for that, which is why I trust those two people, but I'm not sure about other people. I do think Grow's good, but I'm not as sure, and between the rest of you, I'm really not sure.
Okay, does anyone have any questions for Chris R? Adam?
I threw away all my notes. Chris, how many assassins have we killed in this game?
I'm not sure. I think 2 maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was 2.
Okay, is that all the questions? So vote up to kill Jeff, vote down to kill Chris R.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oops. So this is a sudden death?
Yeah, so this is sudden death. So whoever gets the
You have
most
to vote for this, or
votes-
can you abstain?
Okay, well then I'm going to vote for myself. Sorry, Chris, if you're an adventurer, but I'm going to vote for myself.
Okay, so voting up.
What was it?
Sorry,
Repeat
can you
it
say it
again.
again?
Repeat it again, Eddie.
So voting up is to kill Jeff. Voting
Up kills
down
Jeff.
is to kill Chris R.
Okay.
Yeah? So down kills Chris R, up kills Jeff. All right? In 3, 2, 1, vote. Right, so how many? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm afraid Chris R, you have died, and Chris R was on the assassin team. Okay, go to sleep, please. Okay. So we are on night 4. Can the goat wake up? Wake up, goat. You're doing really, really well, you aren't you? Absolutely fantastic. Do this for me, please, goat. Okay. Yeah, solid. Absolutely solid. And can also do that as well. Okay. So it's your choice. Who might question that choice? I don't know. Okay, but don't go to sleep yet. Obviously, you get something new and cool. Okay. Nighty night. See you on the flip side. Mother, wake up. Who do you want to check? Assassins, wake up, please. Who do you want to kill? Okay. Thank you very much. Go to sleep. Soul Assassin, wake up, please. This is how many souls that you've got. How many of those do you want to spend, and who do you want to do it to? Thank you. And whose soul do you want to steal next? Thank you. Go to sleep. Bob, the assassin, wake up. So this is what you get to do. Who do you want to do that to? Okay, and go to sleep. And then we have Rainbow Charmer, wake up. What colour do you want to use, and who do you want to do it to? Thank you. Go back to sleep. There is no shop. Okay, just need to send some messages. Bear with me, please. Okay. No, what's 1 second? Sorry, go to sleep still. My bad. Okay, now you can wake up. Please read your messages. Okay. George has unfortunately died. George wasn't just an adventurer. George was the goat. The day pauses for a second, go back to sleep. Obviously, we need a funeral and a proper send-off for the goat. So can the followers of the goat please wake up? So the followers, all of them. Still, we're missing one. Wait 1 second. No, we're not. That's fine. Okay. So appease the god with sacrifices. So it's totally up to you. I want you to hold up the name of one of the other followers, and you are voting whether you want to kill that person. So you can abstain if you want, or you can hold up the name of someone who is a follower that you want to kill. If it's a draw, no one dies. Okay, so keep it hidden. Give me the thumbs up when you've got your name down. You can you can pick yourself if you want. Okay, so thumbs up when you've got your name down, please. Okay, so if you want to show on 3, 2, 1, show. Okay, so that's the draw. No one dies. So wake up, please. And it's day 5. So day 5, you are in a casino, and there is a roulette table. And on the roulette table, it is 1 gold coin to play. If you pick successfully, I'll show you the roulette table. Okay. If you successfully guess red or black, you will get a prize. If it lands on green, now you can see that properly, an advantage will go to the assassins. Okay, and the day continues.
So I've got the gold coin.
I'll hail the goat for only they can truly save us. I've got a coin too. How do we play?
Yeah, all hail the goat for only they can truly save us. I also have a coin.
All hail the goat for only they can truly save us. I was really hoping that was a lie, and Eddie was just talking to himself that entire time. He was talking about, oh, you're the greatest. Oh, here's all the great things you can do. I was really hoping he was just talking to himself.
If George was the goat, do we still have to say that, or?
No, you are no longer followers of the goat now. He's dead.
So who did you want to kill? Followers?
I picked myself.
I wanted to kill Jeff.
I picked Grow. Well, I trust Adam more than Grow, so.
So I just want to say, for the people who don't trust me, I'm 2 out of 2. So you cannot trust me, but I'm actually the only one who is killing assassins here. So, man, apart from Luciana's kill.
I'm pretty sure I said Luciana was bad. I said Chris R was bad, and I got Chris A killed.
I did give that to Grow. Yeah, I think Grow was a leader in going after Chris A. So I do give that.
I trust Grow, I trust Simon, and I trust Lucas. Actually, I kind of trust Jugan too.
Because here's why you should trust me, because I killed Luciana.
Oh, okay.
We're at this point where my next one is going to be silenced. I don't know who to silence. And I'm at the point of the game where I can't, I looked at George last night, and of course he died, so I didn't have any extra information. So at the point of the game, we need to figure out who's good and who's bad. So I'm the Rainbow, what the hell am I? Rainbow Charmer.
Eddie, question. In this multiverse dimension that we are in, how does the Night Order act if, say, the Rainbow Merchant who comes after the wolves is attacked by the wolves? Do they still potentially get to enact their abilities? Since we're in this like multiverse.
No, it would be like, do you know, like the seer when you'd hold up saying that you're dead.
Okay.
I would like to try the roulette.
Okay.
I like to play the roulette too.
Grow is playing the roulette first. So Grow, red or black?
Black.
Black.
Good luck, bro.
Ooh. No. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so it's black. So you have won a prize. Your choice of prizes are a helmet. A helmet is something that you'll message me privately which prize you want. So a helmet, if you are attacked during the day or night on a roll of a 5 or 6, you will stay alive. All right. You can also pick the prize of a steel chest plate. A steel chest plate is like a bacon sandwich. You have to message me during the day if you want to use it, and if you're attacked at night, you will stay alive and be protected. All right. Or there is a shield. The shield, you again message me during the day. All right. And you can use the shield to protect someone else dying during the day, but it can't be during a nomination. So say like Adam was nominated while he was giving his defense, you couldn't say, message me saying shield Adam. You'd have to do it during the day, during normal conversation. Okay? So message me, which one of those prizes would you like?
She the only one that got to play?
No. Whoever's got gold coins, got gold coins.
Oh, you have to have a gold coin to play. Never mind. I don't have one of those.
Through you, Eddie.
I'll play Eddie.
Okay. So Jeff.
I also got, by the way, I also got the message, the mother mourns.
Okay.
Well, so if Brandon's the mother, I guess I'd like to hear sometime before. Yeah, I want to gamble, but then I want to hear from Brandon about what he's finding out as the mother. I don't understand how that role is being helpful.
So red or black?
George was this.
Yeah.
Red or black?
Oh, red or black? Red, please.
Oh.
Red. You win a prize.
Yay.
Type in the chat which prize you want. The shield, the chest plate, or the helmet.
What were the first two again? I remember what the helmet does.
So the helmet is just automatically, whenever you are killed during the day or night on a roll of a 5 or 6, you will stay alive.
That's the helmet.
The steel chest plate is like a bacon sandwich. You message me during the day if at night time you want to be protected. And then the shield, you message me during the day if you want to protect someone else from dying during the day. You can't protect yourself, it can protect someone else from dying during the day.
Gotcha.
So they can, so he can potentially choose the same gift that or prize that Grow.
Yeah, he can do.
So Brandon, I assume you never checked George?
I never checked George, so I'm guessing that was my son.
Yeah.
So
I looked at George last night.
Okay.
And he died.
So I checked Grow, I checked Jeff, I checked Graham, I checked Simon last night, and then there's one more person I checked, but I gotta look on the participants real quick. And Flick. None of them were it. So I guess it was George. So it's possible that I don't get my win condition because I have a feeling that I probably had to find him before they died. That's what I'm guessing part of my win condition was, at least, but I don't know that. So but either way,
they could still be some of them.
Is anyone playing roulette right now?
No.
I can't remember if someone was or not.
No, Jeff just finished playing.
Okay. Brandon, I believe that your child sent you a message to forgive them, so maybe you should publicly forgive them.
How
are people getting these messages?
They read it in the diary in the last room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I forgive you, George. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if that'll do anything.
You shout "forgive me" to George, nothing happens.
No, George wanted the forgiveness. He is forgiving George.
Is there anything else in this room, Eddie?
Just the roulette table and normal nominations.
Was there anyone else who had a gold coin who wants to try the roulette?
I don't know. Should I try it? I'm afraid of picking green.
Don't do it, Lucas. Don't do it. I
think green is only one slot on there, right?
Yeah, it almost hit it for yours.
It almost
had momentum.
You was one away. I would say don't do it because it's possible that Jeff is bad and he could have got a prize just now.
Well, let's break this down. So I know I'm good. Brandon, you're the mother, so you're good. I believe Grow is good. I believe Lucas is good.
I'll go as far as I'm the merchant. I'm pretty
That's
sure
what I figured.
Josh was the merchant, and then he died, and then I became the merchant.
And Simon was cleared, apparently.
Yep.
So it leaves Jeremy, Adam, and Jeff. But I think Jeff is good.
Simon was cleared by the goat, though. Right?
Saying that.
Yeah, why would the goat lie to us?
I don't think the goat was evil, but
I also think he was part of our team.
Was he? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm willing to trust it for now. I want to hear from Jeremy.
Why do I? Okay, I don't know why we necessarily think Lucas is good. I may have missed something. I am agreed on Brandon, Simon, Jugan, and Grow. You'll have to remember too. I went super hard at Chris A. and also said that I thought Chris A. and Luciana were both evil, and I voted down on Chris R. So if I am an assassin, I've thrown.
You're doing a poor job.
Under the bus. So the only way I am an assassin is if I'm Bob the assassin and didn't know who my other three were. So I am still suspicious of Lucas, Jeff, and
Jeremy, I was the one who nominated Chris A, the third nomination on the third day, and now I seconded Chris R, and I wanted to shoot Chris R.
You did take a shot at Chris R.
He actively took a shot at Chris R.
With an item. But
that's what I'm saying.
Could have killed her.
If Lucas was bad, he wouldn't win after Wolves that much. He already went off one and gained trust, and that'd be it. But he kept going after himself.
Yeah, I forgot you shot at her. Yep.
Wait, I will say though, and just going back to prior things that have happened in these werewolf games, I took a shot at Luciana in the carnival game to clear myself. We were both on wolves, and that basically cleared me the rest of the game. So Lucas was good for that game. So that is a possibility, but I still do think Lucas is innocent. But there is a tinge out there.
Yeah, but usually you don't go after more than one wolf.
I am going to push you for a nomination.
I have a question for Adam, though.
Oh, sorry.
What's up?
Go ahead.
The beginning of the game, you wanted me to kill you, and I was trying to figure out why.
Because if you wanted to use your kill on night one, and then that way you could cycle through your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because say you check someone and you got villager, like obviously if you, or whatever, adventure, obviously if you got assassin, you would have killed them. But if you wanted to use, well, no, because you silenced someone the first night. But if you wanted to use the kill so you could have cycled through it, I just said, kill me because I don't have a role. That's the only reason I said it.
Well, what I tried to do was I tried to see Flick, but it was a mess up and she got silenced instead.
Okay.
So,
yeah. But before I'm nominated, here's what I'm going to ask Gro and Jeff. After the events of last night, do either of you think I would be the assassin doing what I did last night that you both saw?
No.
No.
Just giving up.
Okay, I'm going to have to push you for first
I'll
nomination.
nominate Jeremy.
So Jugan has nominated Jeremy. Do we have a second?
Mm-hmm.
So Brandon is second. Okay, give me a second. Jugan. Brandon. Okay, so I'm going to mute you all. Jeremy, do you want to give your defense?
I am just a plain villager. You can execute me, I think, and we'll still be fine. I think Jeff is probably the only assassin left. You have to remember, too, when we were up and down, Jeff kind of got a little shocked when he realized that it was a sudden death and either him or Chris had to die, which means they probably were both evil. And he was like, well, how do I go here? So I'll say that.
Okay. Simon, do you have a question?
Do you not think that a soul assassin might have turned somebody by now? I'm trying to work out if there's been enough kills to do it. I think there might just have been.
Maybe. I don't know that a soul assassin is still alive. I mean, we got Luciana and Chris A pretty early. Yep.
Egan, question?
Would you agree that we shouldn't kill you the first go? I just want to hear your defense, and we should hear a defense from Jeff for make a final.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'd rather stay alive. I know I'm good. But I think we have enough good players alive. I'd rather kill Jeff first, and then if you're still suspicious, go ahead and kill me.
Okay, so we're voting up to save Jeremy, down to kill in 3, 2, 1, go. That is not enough. There's only one down. Jeremy's still alive. The day continues.
Do we think that there was something about that ritual that we have to pull along a bad person to the end, or else we don't win?
No, I thought
maybe.
Well,
just to clarify too, Gro, you did give a Cobra Fang to Lucas, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right, I just wanted to make sure.
I was pretty sure that I was going to die, so I just thought I had to use the money, because I actually don't think the Cobra Fang is that an amazing gift. But
no, you did that before. You said you were the apprentice, right?
Yeah, I was the apprentice.
So you did that after you became the.
After I became the merchant.
We've only been to a shop once.
Okay, push you for a second nomination.
I can't nominate.
So I'm looking to maybe possibly do Adam, as possibly Adam could have turned. He came out playing Villager day one.
Okay, just to clarify, last night I held up a sign that says, "Can I pick myself to kill?"
He did.
And he said yes. I wrote my own name. If I was the last assassin, or an assassin with only 2 assassins left, why would I do that?
I've got a question, Adam.
What's up?
Have you never double bluffed before?
Not in that situation, no.
Have you ever been in that situation before, though?
Yeah, where I could say, yeah, kill me or in that situation, yeah, I would not do that if I know that my team is, like, early in the game. Absolutely, I might do that. But if I think I'm the last member of my team or next to last member of my team, no way I'm going to throw myself under the boat like that.
Okay,
and I
so
feel
then
like Jeff and Gro both had the opportunity to kill me as an easy extra kill, and neither of them did. So
you think it's Jeremy then?
Is it possible that Gro was thinking about that, the thing she just talked about, though, happened to bring somebody bad to the end because of that note from the demon or whatever?
Okay, then if you think I'm the last person on the bad team, you shouldn't kill me.
I think it's Jeff, to be honest.
I think so too.
Push for a second nomination.
I can't nominate though.
Do we want to nominate Jeff? Then I'll nominate him.
So Brandon is nominating Jeff.
I will. I said I was saying I will. I wasn't officially doing it. I was asking if the village wanted.
I nominate Jeff then. I nominate Jeff.
Okay. All right. I'll second.
Okay. So Lucas is nominating Jeff, and Brandon is seconding. Okay. I'm going to meet you all. Jeff, do you want to give your defense? Sorry, muted. You muted.
Dang it, sorry. I was off to a great defense, too. That was brilliant in the first 10 seconds there. So see if I can recreate. To Jeremy's point, that was a good point. I was just confused on the voting between Chris and me. I thought we were going to do one and then do the other. And so I was kind of prepared for, okay, whose name are we calling out first? Because we had that up and down thing going. So that's all that was. I was just simply confused about that. I wasn't alarmed that that somebody on my team, one way or another, was gonna get killed. I still, I think Adam is in my mind 100% vetted. I think he's absolutely right. You wouldn't bluff to the point like that where you're gonna lose the game. And so I'm just kind of thinking ahead or throwing my thoughts out there in the case that I do get killed here. I think Adam is solid. I'm just not convinced. I don't know why, Brandon. I'm sorry. I'm just not convinced. You've been the mother all game, and we haven't heard anything about that. All we know is that you keep checking people that aren't here anymore. I think there could be something there. Jugan had a question. Jugan?
Yes, providing that there is another night and I live through the night, who do you think I should silence tonight? Because that's my last option for this round.
That's if you have to silence. I don't know who. I guess if I live, you could silence me since I've already given my defense. I wouldn't want to silence anybody because I'd want as much information as possible. I'd want to hear what people had to say, and I'd be concerned if anyone got silenced, we wouldn't hear an adequate defense from somebody that we need to believe. So
okay. Sorry,
yeah.
Jeff. Did we still go in, Mike?
Oh, okay, Brandon. Can I?
Yeah, Brandon.
Don't you believe that, as far as the mother thing goes, that in a game of 16 people, we'll only get one check, and there's only one person that could fulfill that role, not like a role like a seer with multiple werewolves. That is very unlikely every night that I'm going to actually get the right person.
Well, it just seems, you have a check every night, and so I guess I would have thought we would have gotten lucky by now, maybe. I don't know. I thought the mother was going to turn out to be something important, and it hasn't, as best as I can tell. Yeah, Jeremy? Mute.
Can I make a general statement, or do we have to finish this vote first?
Is it a question for Jeff?
Not really.
Phrase it as a question.
No, it needs to be.
It's like Jeopardy.
Yeah. No, it's not a question about Jeff.
Okay, so we're going to vote up to save Jeff, down to kill Jeff, in 3, 2, 1, vote. So that is what? So that is enough to kill Jeff, but Jeff, he won a helmet, so on a 5 or a 6, Jeff will stay alive.
Yeah.
And it was a 5.
Oh,
so
nice.
Jeff is still alive, and the night finishes. Go to sleep. Okay, so everyone asleep, please. So there's no goat in the game. God rest the soul. Can the mother please wake up? Who do you want to check? Okay, can we have our assassins wake up? Assassins, who do you want to kill? Okay, thank you. Can I have Soul Assassin wake up? This is how many souls that you've got. How many of those do you want to spend, and who do you want to do it to? Whose soul do you want to try and steal today? Okay, thank you. Go back to sleep. Okay, can Bob the assassin please wake up? So Bob, this is what you got to do. Who do you want to do it to? Okay, thank you. Can the rainbow charmer please wake up? So which code do you want to use and who do you want to do it to? Okay, thank you. Go to sleep. And there is a shop. So can my merchant please wake up? So what item do you want to buy and who do you want to give it to? And who do you want to give that item to? Okay, thank you. Go back to sleep. So we will send messages. Okay, wake up please. And check your messages. And Jugan has been killed. And Jugan was an adventurer.
All hail the goat. He's our only savior.
All hail the goat. So you're in a black void. You're in a black void and you see the levitation crystal. It is within your grasp, but it zooms up in the air and you see a flash of white light. And how many have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me a second. And Simon, you are holding a time bomb. And you now have, where is it? Exactly 5 minutes before that bomb goes off.
Okay.
So I have got information. I got the demon is slayed.
That good news?
Yeah, I'm assuming that was the goat, and the whole thing about possibly having to bring someone bad to the end is no longer necessary.
Can we look at this time bomb, please, Adam?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, I'd like to look at the time bomb, please, with my eyes, not my hands, so I don't,
So you look at a time bomb, and there is definitely 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on.
Okay.
Is there any way to open
Simon,
it?
call the bomb squad.
So I think it's just a counter for the day, actually. So I just want to run through quick. I still think it's Jeff, but if I'm going through my other suspicions, it can't be Grow. I don't think Adam double claims to kill himself. I think Brandon claimed mother too early. So out of Simon and Lucas,
I nominate Jeff.
If it was one of those two.
So the nominations don't work because there are far pressing matters at hand.
Right. In which case, Jeremy,
Can I try to defuse the bomb?
Yes.
You tried to defuse the bomb, but it is a magical bomb, and there is 3 minutes and 31 seconds left.
What the heck?
Can I take the bomb from Simon?
Do you all vote to agree that Adam takes the bomb from Simon? Adam now has the bomb.
Can I get as far away from the rest of the group as possible in this black void?
Can we?
You can, but it's not necessary. You have the bomb, and there is 3 minutes and
Simon,
1 second left.
I think you need to take the bomb because we are the least important people. Me and Jeff. Jeff, I mean, we could kill Jeff, and me and you aren't that important. So I think you
Simon's
need to take
cleared.
the bomb.
I'm not cleared.
I understand, but they would still have one more day to kill you. And Jeff is not cleared either.
Adam, try throwing away the bomb.
Huh?
Yeah.
Can I toss the bomb into the white glow of the sky that we saw?
You cannot toss the bomb into space or into the sky.
You are not a tosser. No.
Do you think we should give? I'll ask the village. Do you think we should make Adam give the bomb to Jeff?
Sure.
Do you want to vote for Adam to give the bomb to Jeff? Jeff now has the bomb.
Wait, do I get? They get to decide what I do.
Yep.
I can.
Majority.
Yes, it's majority.
Even though I didn't offer to give it away.
Yes.
I vote that I take the bomb out of Adam's hands and give it to Jeff.
Can I inspect the bomb for any slots or hidden secrets?
What do you want to do with the bomb?
Can I just kind of inspect it to see if there's like some slots or hidden?
You've inspected the bomb
or something.
Are there red wires and green wires?
Okay.
There is no wires on the bomb.
Are there any buttons on the bomb?
There is no buttons, just a timer that says 1 minute and 19 seconds.
Is there a battery?
Can I stop the timer?
It's a magic bomb, guys.
You cannot stop the timer.
Can we nominate to eliminate the bomb?
You cannot nominate to eliminate the bomb.
Can I call the cops?
Can we nominate to eliminate Jeff?
Jeff has the bomb, and there is 59 seconds left.
Oh my god.
Can I move as far away as possible from Jeff, please?
Can I grab the levitation crystal?
The levitation crystal is no longer in the void.
Well, by the way, real quick, Jeremy is not my son. So
can I leave the black void unharmed?
Is there water I could submerge the bomb in?
There is nothing but void of blackness.
Yeah.
Can everybody except for Jeff leave
and
the
the
black
bomb that you hold with 26 seconds left?
Eddie, can everyone except for Jeff leave this dimension that we're currently in?
You cannot leave the dimension, but Jeff has the bomb, and there is 15.
Can I set the bomb down?
Can you set the bomb down?
Yeah.
It's like a broken record.
Can I? Yeah, I can't give it to anybody. There's 7 seconds.
Give it to Eddie. We give it to Eddie.
You cannot give Eddie the bomb.
We voted up.
And the bomb explodes in Jeff's hand, and Jeff dies. And Jeff was...
What?
Jeff was what?
Your volume went out. What did you say, Eddie?
So Jeff, the bomb has blown up, and Jeff is dead, and Jeff was an assassin.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
So go to sleep. So the bomb did cause a rupture in time. You all now wake up. And wake up. You are now in the Grand Hall of Champions. Around you are statues of past adventurers of fame and victory. And in the middle, there is a statue of the goat, the legendary goat. And he stood upon dead adventurers. And in the goat's hand is the levitation crystal. And the day starts.
Oh my god.
What?
So it's shots, right?
Can I take the levitation crystal from the goat's hand?
Do you vote for Adam can take the levitation crystal?
Do you want Adam to take it? I don't know.
No,
So I need you to vote.
down there.
So that's not enough votes. So Adam does not take the levitation crystal.
Okay. I vote for Grow to take the levitation crystal.
I'm fine with Grow. She was good this game.
Sure.
So do you all vote for Grow to take the levitation crystal? Grow, I need you to vote.
Grow, yes.
I think this is a really bad idea.
So Grow takes the levitation crystal. A gleaming light glows over her. Jeremy, thanks for playing. You are dead. And Jeremy was on the adventurers team. Lucas, thanks for playing. Lucas is dead, and he was on the adventurer team. Adam, you are dead. Thanks for playing. And Adam was on the adventurer team. Simon, you are dead. Thanks for playing. And Simon was on the adventurers team. And Brandon, thanks for playing. You are dead. And Brandon was on the adventurer team. Grow, you take the levitation crystal out of the multiverse dimension and take it back to the Cloud Village, where all the crowds come out to greet you. All hail the goat. The goat is the greatest. And the adventurers win. Thank you.
All hail the goat.
All hail the goat.
All hail the goat.
You won.
I got scared there for a second. I got scared.
Well
for a
done,
second.
Eddie. Well
too.
bloody done,
I was
that,
like,
honestly.
oh my god, what's Grow even after all?
Yes.
Chris, hey, I needed you to stay alive. You had a big part.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
building a tavern so we can all
I'm
go
gonna
have a drink
post in
now.
chat exactly what Eddie sent me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll just send him basically Chris A. I'll meet you all. I'll
yeah.
explain it.
I mean,
So George, as you know, was the goat, and he became the goat on night 1. He first got to kind of like pick 2 followers to be followers of the goat, and he also got the power of the human shield. The human shield basically was like a tether. If he was attacked, he wouldn't die. His human shield would die, and he picked Chris A as his human shield. On night 2, he then got to subsequently pick 1 follower to join his original 2 followers. And then from night 2 onwards, he got to be able to protect the player as well. From night 3, he got the power of the greater good, where he could come out in the day and choose to sacrifice a player to kill another player. So basically the greatest of all time, but he's a bit narcissistic and he makes it all about himself a little bit. And if George stayed alive a little bit longer, I would have given him a thumbs up, thumbs down to see if any of his followers were an assassin or not. And then if he stayed alive a bit longer, he could then start to kill as well. All right. So his powers got bigger the more they went along. Brandon was the mother. He looked for a person each night and unsuccessfully didn't find the mother. Find the son. His son was actually Chris A, Bob the Assassin. So Bob the Assassin had 3 storylines. Chris A was getting messages about being stalked, about his deep-seated hatred about people. He was about to wake up with a carving on his arm that said "Free Baka," and Baka is like a demon that eats human flesh. So Brandon's job was to find Chris A before that happened, but Chris A actually died before he turned into that. So Chris A would have, once Brandon found Chris A, Brandon would have woke up with Chris A, and then I would have given Chris A message, do you want to kill Mother? If he said no, twice successfully, he would have then turned into like a normal villager. Or if Brandon said to Chris A, and Adam, you picked up on it, if Brandon said to Chris A, forgive me, that also would have turned Chris A into a normal adventurer. If Chris A, the next room was the science lab where there was an extraction device. So if Chris A chose to not succumb to Baka, which he would have got that option 2 nights in a row, and extracted Baka from him, he would have then become a normal assassin and been able to wake up for the assassin. But if Chris A, the mother found him and he chose to kill Brandon, or he chose to succumb to Baka, he would have then turned into Baka the demon, and then every night he would have woke up to give someone the mark of the demon. And if he successfully gave everyone who was alive the mark of the demon, he would have won by himself. But the only way to kill Chris A when he was the demon was that message about good and evil coming together. So it would have needed a nomination from an assassin and from an adventurer to put him up to kill him. Or it would have needed the assassins to target Chris A when he was backer, and then the adventurers to lynch him in a consecutive day. That were the only two ways you could have killed Chris A when he turned into backer. But you died, Chris. You died. Chris R was a normal assassin. Jeff was a sole assassin. He kept on plodding for backing Brandon to be lynched during the day, but Brandon never got lynched during the day, so he didn't collect any souls, unfortunately. Jugan was the Rainbow Charmer. I did get it mixed up, I apologize. He chose yellow to see Flick, and I mistakenly took it as silent, so I do apologize of that. So then I give him his C action the following night, which he checked Brandon. He successfully killed Josh. Not successfully killed Josh, so he unsuccessfully killed Josh. He was an adventurer, but he did successfully kill Luciana. And then obviously he got killed before he could use his kill action again. And he checked George with his last action, who was the GOAT, who was obviously not an assassin. Josh was the merchant who didn't get to use his power because he died at the hands of Jugan. So Grow took over that and woke up at the shop and gave Lucas a Cobra Fang that didn't work on Chris R. And then he also gave Simon a custard pie the other night, which he didn't use. Luciana was the gravity assassin that did accumulate 5 kills. So I think it was night 3, they did get 2 kills. So they selected Adam and Jerry to die, but Adam was being protected by the GOAT at that point. He'd been turned into a follower, and George successfully protected him. Flick was the spirit shield. She was, my bad, wrongly silenced on day 1 and then brutally killed, kind of like a night 1. But she then sent me a message to protect Josh, but Josh wasn't targeted that night. Jeremy and Lucas were adventurers. Lucas picked up the flower. The flower gave him an ability to see what was going on in the night. So I was going to give him clues about Bob the Assassin and clues about what was going on with the GOAT throughout all the nights when he woke up, just to give you a bit more information. Graham was a normal adventurer. Adam was also a normal adventurer that was turned into a follower. Jerry was an adventurer, and Simon was an adventurer as well, who had a custard pie that didn't use at the end. Grow was a follower as well. Bob the Assassin, Chris A was a follower, and Chris R was a follower, and Jeff was a follower. So all the assassins did become followers at some point. What else? Also, oh yeah, and George ate that delicious melon, which made him have the runs 48 hours later, and he did see that Simon and Jerry did not have a night action. And that was it. I think I covered it all.
Such an awesome game, Eddie. Awesome.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
Adam, I hope you took notes. I killed 2 werewolves and seconded the 3rd one.
Oh, for the cup. Oh,
yeah.
Lucas is now first place. Eddie, you lose your star.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hey.
No,
Still
Grow
third.
is the GOAT. Grow is the GOAT.
Yeah.
What would have happened if the GOAT got all of everybody to be followers?
Well,
the GOAT storyline.
Spoilers, you see. So if I do it again, and whatever the results of this game are, I'm going to feed it into the next one.
Because you did say, I think, unless I'm mistaken, because when you first worked with, you're like, oh, you're leading the adventurers. So I figured I was on the good team. Like, and then
you were on the good team.
Yeah, so I didn't. There was no like win victory like condition for me where I won a moan without the adventurers, right? I was trying to win with the adventurers.
Yeah, you were trying to win with the adventurers.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like one of the other funny moments in the game was when Lucas's camera fell down at night, especially with his name being Lucas Down.
Kept spinning, yeah.
Man, I really enjoyed this game. One small suggestion is maybe invent something where the first 2 kills maybe of the game can do something, because it's a really long game, and Flick died early and she had nothing to do the whole game.
I mean, I like Adam's idea that he does with the carnival in terms of making assistance. I think that's quite a nice thing to do.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
It's a D&D universe. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Bring it back as a ghost. Yeah.
As I say, it was such a fun, interactive.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite hard to like because it's like I've only moderated a simple game like earlier, so I was like all over the place in terms of my notes and my spreadsheet, but I kept up with most of it.
You done a really good job, Eddie.
Sure,
Really good. We definitely need to get D&D into the werewolf universe because that's just fun. It was just like, right, where's the secret rooms? Where are the traps? Where what happens if we go and press the button? I wanted to press the button. I needed a button to press. I literally.
Instead, we spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out how to move on to the next segment because we didn't nominate the goat.
Yeah.
Was there a way to disarm the bomb?
No, there wasn't. No. So it was basically like a very dangerous pass the parcel. But I think you all figured out that, Jeff, like that's what I mean. Like you did figure out the settings kind of quick, really. So we're like, there's quite a lot of adventures alive at the end. Like if Chris had turned, it would have made it a bit more a bit more difficult for you. And I think like if Jeff, I need to maybe tinker with the soul assassin a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. It's tough to predict who's going to die. Maybe who predicts who's going to, get nominated or something.
Yeah, I'm just
but picking the one villager who was cleared.
Well, I picked Brandon a few times. I never thought he was that cleared, though. I thought there was some shade there, but
you basically started to a hoodlum.
Yeah, I didn't pick Brandon on a couple of occasions, though. There was a couple where I picked somebody else, but it was shooting in the dark. At some point, I just stuck with one. So,
who did you say was the gravity one?
Luciana.
Okay, I knew it had to be her or Grow based on their votes early, so that's why I was the most suspicious on the two of them. But
I'm sorry, Josh.
You know what the crazy thing with Grow for me is when she. is when she basically went not PG, so that's when she got cleared for me because I was like, oh wait a minute, no, I think she innocent.
Wait, yeah, did I miss something? Because I nominated. It's when I nominated straight after the first one. I think when people were like, oh, why don't we talk some more? But Grow literally nominated voting down on every single one, and then people were saying, oh, she's definitely trustworthy, and I did come around to that way of thinking in the end, but it felt like I was like, well, so people actually trust Grow a lot more than I thought with all the downwards nominations.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Standing at the cross.